10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 3 streams since I lost track of how many game dev streams we've done. We are here with Spiros, the art director of Mars4, and we have a bunch of different things we want to show you today and discuss. And we also want to give you guys a chance to show us some of the stuff you guys have been doing. So I have a whole bunch of different building videos of your guys' creations, and I want to show it to Spiros for the first time and get his reactions to it. So I think let's start out an introduction from you. Who the fuck are you?
Sorry, you cut off there, Nick. Your mic's too far.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I was saying, let's start out with an introduction from you. Who are you? Why are you?
Well, my name is Spiros, as it says right there. I am the art director for Mars. I am a concept artist for the last 10 years in the video game industry. I've worked with companies like Warhammer, Gearbox, Sledgehammer, just a bit of them. And I've been with Mars for, what, about 6-7 months now? Something like that. And basically I am the guy behind the designs of almost everything you see at Mars. And then there's a bunch of very talented 3D people that, you know, bring my stuff to the final awesome result that you guys enjoy in the game, hopefully.
So if you don't like the way something looks, post on Discord and blame him.
Yes, definitely do that.
So why don't we jump in and like show us a bit of how you work, like what your process is, and like what's the stages that the creation of something goes through before the players get to play with it in game.
Sure, go for it. So, well, this is like a final concept of what I will be preparing for our 3D guys. Usually, it starts with a much more rough idea of this, and I go back and forth with our Nick and the programmers to make sure that everything I put in these designs will work with the code and the game, what we're trying to do. And then I try to like create something that fits Mars, and it has a purpose, it has a design, it has a function that you can clearly like understand. Maybe you don't understand what this device does by just looking at it, but you can definitely see that, hey, there's a door here, probably put something in here. There's a screen here, you probably do something with that. It's like visual design. And
so what machine is this?
I think this is the hydrolysis machine. Yeah.
Electrolysis
machine. No, wait, this is the composting machine.
Is it?
No. Yep. Yeah, you put in trash here, and then it composts it, and it comes out as fertilizer.
Oh yeah, and that's why you have like nitrogen bottles in the back and stuff like that. Okay, cool. So, let's just show us some of your stuff and just kind of maybe talk us through the logic that went into designing it.
Well, this is kind of what it looks like when it's over, and I managed to. Copy link. That doesn't want to work. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Technical difficult.
So this is like the water tanks. You start with a small one, and it's upgradable. The usual stuff.
What's the symbol on the largest tank?
It's just water in Asian, and I think it's Chinese. I know it's in Japanese. I'm not sure if it's also in Chinese. It probably is.
Probably is.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, most like older words, like computer is different, but like really old concepts are similar.
Yeah. And it just ends up looking like this in game.
That was the smallest sized one?
I think this is the medium size. Smallest
that's like the medium one.
Right there. And then, the big one. Just copy pasting it now because I can't open it for some reason. Stream doesn't like it, but it just...
Okay.
You can see how, like, it translates into 3D pretty well. Like especially when you're using simple shapes like square and circle, it just goes very according to plan. Like there isn't much to be misinterpreted.
Oh, cool. On that note, I think that there's probably an interesting topic of design language, because there are many shapes that you see recurring through a lot of your concepts.
Yeah, well, I mean, design language is always a challenge when you're doing sci-fi because it doesn't really exist in anywhere real life right now. Like you don't see this kind of stuff much. Like maybe you'll see it on computers, maybe you'll see it in like modern hospitals and stuff, but you don't really see outside of movies, right? You don't really see devices like this in everyday life. So you have to find a language of shapes and colors that will make sense to like a player immediately, and also be careful not to be copying some movie or other game. Like for example, our game is very 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 inspired by Star Citizen, obviously, but we don't want it to be Star Citizen, right? So I've gone with like more bright colors, like because the way I figured it, life on Mars, right? You don't really need to camouflage stuff like you do in real life, where you like make it blend. You want it to have like bright colors. You want it to be very, very visible what it is from a distance. Like especially if it's an outdoors machine, like this one's. Basically, what this machine does is it works to grow your own plant anywhere on Mars. Like you can put this indoors, sure, but you can also like it's sealed, so you can put it outside of your base and grow a plant basically on the surface of Mars. And this does everything for you. It lights it, it waters it if you have put water and energy in it, and it just grows it. So if you're far away or if there's a sandstorm, you want like bright colors and bright signals to be able to see it through like a dust storm, through distance, or if it's a life support device, you want to be able to see like where's water. You just turn around, you find the water color, and you go to it. So that's kind of like the stuff that's going through our heads when we're designing this with a team.
Where do you often start? Like, I guess, what's the part of the process that I never see? Because like this, for example, the brief that you got for it was some kind of magic planter pod that does everything for you, but very inefficiently. Like it does not scale well. So,
what I was
from that brief to this, what
I was taught back in school is you don't want the magic box solution. So what is the magic box? This is the magic box, like a phone. You go back to a guy in the 90s and tell him that this is a phone that also has access to the internet, then they'll just look like, what are you talking about? This is just a brick, right? So the basic idea is, again, like I was saying before, like how do we visually represent something to someone who hasn't seen it before but needs to understand like sort of what it does immediately. So what I'll start doing is I'll just like start drawing basic shapes, and I'll start showing it to people in the team. I was like, hey, does this look like something to you, or does it look like basically nothing to you? And I will do this with people that have no idea what I'm doing, right? No clue what I'm designing at the time. I will not tell them that this is a plant growing device. I'll just show them a basic shape and say, what does this tell you? And then, sometimes people will go, nothing. And I'll be like, okay, thank you. Scrap that, go to the next one. And, eventually like a shape comes up, and then I move from there.
So that actually brings up an interesting question. So, you said if you showed your phone to someone back in the 90s, it would be something they wouldn't understand. Does that mean that, for example, if you were to design a sci-fi movie for people from the 90s to watch, you shouldn't use what you have available today because it won't connect with them. They won't get it.
Absolutely. That's why if you look at like old movies like Alien, they've gone for retro sci-fi. Like if you look at it, you'll see that the monitors are basically CRT monitors. Now, Alien was designed also by Sid Mead, and Sid Mead was an extreme visionary of like a futurist, right? I'm sure he had thought of different ways of displaying information on a screen that's not like an old CRT monitor, but they went with that because it would make sense to people in that age, right? and like giant keyboards and like clacking sounds of computers, all of that stuff was in Alien, and it looks good. Even like if you watch the movie today, you're like, oh cool, yeah, that's like retro future kind of style. But then you have movies like Minority Report, which Minority Report is the movie that basically gave what's his name, Apple designer, the idea for yeah, that's where he got the idea for touchscreens, because Minority Report, they had these rings, and they just like manipulated objects on a monitor with those rings. So basically, yes, you have to. It's a bit of back and forth, right? Especially Hollywood movies. They simplify things, or they go with things that you see every day so that you can understand them. But also, for sci-fi movies, they kind of like try to push the box a bit so that you get these ideas that you can recognize but you haven't seen, maybe you haven't seen yet, and then some designer like of real stuff takes that and makes it a real product.
That's kind of a crazy concept.
It happens all the time.
Yeah, like I knew about these concepts, but I never thought about using the actual future we have right now and recording what we had now and releasing it as a sci-fi movie in the 90s would be bad design. Like, it would be bad sci-fi. Like,
it wouldn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
Like, just imagine it with no context. You're like a kid in the 80s. Let's not say 90s, because 90s already had some cell phones. But let's say you're a kid in the 80s, right? You go to the cinema and you see just a guy, like, music suddenly starts playing, like a song, and he takes one of these, puts it in his ear, and says, "Yes."
Yeah.
Like, what just happened, right?
Yeah, you have. Huh.
It's not a phone ringtone, right?
Yeah, it's just some random song.
It's a song, and then the guy goes, "Hello." What?
The song, yeah. He pushes a button to make the music stop, and he talks to the device that prompted him with music.
Right, yeah, I mean, audience would get it eventually, but you would have to like frame it in ways.
Well, and you would require a lot more exposition in the story, which inherently makes for a worse story.
And I mean, you can also see it kind of today, like with electric cars, right? They make no sound. Like, you see a car, it's the future. It doesn't make sound. It's an electric car. So some of them have speakers to make noise so that you can hear them pass. Otherwise, you're like, what? Is that moving?
It's kind of weird. Our monkey brains are interesting.
Everything is a habit.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how fast people, like, acclimate into new designs. Like, if you think about it, 10 years ago, we didn't really have Facebook and internet on our phones so readily available, and our lives were completely different. But within almost like half a year of that, sorry about that.
That was perfectly timed. No, another person from the 80s.
Yeah.
Music rang, you moved your hand, it stopped, and you apologized. Which is
no sense.
Yeah, it's like, okay. So what? Show us some of the other things you're working on.
Other things, okay. So that was we needed a water planter. So here you can see, like, I borrowed this image from Google. Of like artistically borrowed. Like, it's a real water bottle. So I took the color, I took the design language there, and I just applied it with, like, just a bit of like sci-fi stuff. This is like a super easy design, right? You don't need to. But you still need to do it. Like, it still needs to go in game and not be just a bottle, right? So we went with a design where this is like your average like water bottle survival thing, where you plug it into devices with the bottom there, and it refills the water bottle or the device, depending. And then it has like this other add-on that you can plug in it to water your plants. It's very simple, but you can like sort of see the idea going in behind everything, like, very simply.
I mean, it's interesting because, like, so much is told about the Martian environment in the fact that a water storage container is so advanced.
I mean, I wouldn't call this advanced, right? But it you have to. Here's how I think about it. Like, if we have the kind of industry as a species, right, to go to Mars and create all these things, then it's very simple for for that kind of infrastructure to produce something like this cheaply and fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas today we just use PET bottles. In Mars, a PET bottle maybe wouldn't be as effective. I don't know. Like, maybe it would
I
be.
don't think, like, for one thing, it definitely isn't designed to withstand the pressure.
Yes, but maybe it would be. The thing
Yeah.
is, I don't know. And it also has to be cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't just be like, oh yeah, it's a normal water bottle.
Like, here's a black cylinder. This is a water bottle.
Right. So there you go. It easily makes sense. This part is orange because you use it, and it has little cool lights because why not? Sometimes design
It's
is as
just the
simple as
future.
that. Yes, the future is lights. And this is like our. Oh, this is a bit strange with transparency. Let me see if I can fix that. And anyway, this is like the basis for our plants. So you would put plants into this thing. Hang on, let me find an image of it where it's not transparent. No. Here we go. Oh, this is the original concept of it too. Move it here. So this is like how we imagine a plantation of what do you call this?
Growing plot? I'm not
A
sure.
growing plot. Yes, thank you.
Better
My
term
English
for it.
isn't perfect sometimes. We need something to heat the soil up because Mars temperatures. So I envisioned like these surfaces here, and then one of our other artists, Omar, who I love by the way, came up with these like kind of laser towers that have this like head thing that fires lasers on the plants, heating them up. And he did like a little cool GIF animation.
Yeah,
which
I was
I'm
about
not
to wonder, like, do
sure.
you have that GIF somewhere?
I do. It's right here. Let's see if I can
Oh,
pull it up and play it. If it wants to go. Come on. You see? Like here, he burns the soil with lasers, and then it just like shakes and like stuff grows. But what I did was basically those lasers will be firing on the growing plants, scanning them and making sure they're in good condition. So when they're not in good condition, you'll get like a notification here on your screen, and it will say, "Hey, this plant needs attention. Maybe you need to water it. Maybe you need to trim it. Maybe you need to do something else with it."
talk to it soothingly.
Yeah, maybe you need to talk to it soothingly. Why not? Plants need love. It's scientifically proven. So yeah, and then we just designed like what the plant plots would be in terms of size, and we came up with kind of like all sorts of sizes of like plots and how it would work in game. So it would work in like individual kind of little land plots that you can individually water instead of having to water the entire thing. So if you have one plant, it would go in one of these slots. You wouldn't have to water the entire thing for one plant. And then you have, your scanners, your solar little panels.
This is interesting because, like, here the solar battery charger is something that all the current players do use often.
Oh,
It's
this
like
one?
this is how it started out. Yeah.
No.
Currently,
Yeah,
that's the only way of charge. No, there's another way to charge batteries, but yeah.
and you have your
This
building
is
tool.
seen
Oops.
behind. Oh, the arm. Do
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
a
the
video
arm.
of the arm?
I do not know.
Because
Maybe
it
we could
looks
ask
super cool. I
TD.
wanted to actually show it before on
Yes.
Discord, but I couldn't find the video at the time.
So if you don't know, this is the upgrade you will be getting like as you progress through the game, so you don't have to manually do everything yourself. You'll have a tool that basically helps you do tasks faster, and you can save some time with it, hopefully. The idea is that it just like any kind of game, like you'll have sort of tools that go on the arm there, and it just reloads into the tool you want, and then it takes care of of stuff you want to do faster for you.
Oh,
And this is
and
the slot for the battery, the battery that we all use. And,
one battery
maybe
to
jump
rule them all.
thrusters? We'll see about that. We're not sure if that will work.
I like the kitchen as well. We need to. Everyone is seeing a whole bunch of stuff that will be added to the game soon.
That is cool, right?
Yeah, I did the kitchen.
Just like a bit of a preview of stuff. This originally was supposed to be a higher tier kitchen, but then we liked it so much we just like made it the kitchen.
Yeah.
I still
I
think
think we
need to
may
make, like,
cut
a
it up
smaller
into
one.
like a few pieces, and they're almost like upgrades or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And if you want to see a preview of what we're doing right now, then I should bring up the conversation with my 3D friends who are currently working on. No, this is kind of old. Hang on. Jump to present. Come on, Discord. See, this is the stuff that happens on streams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jump to present. Nope. Jump to present. Nope. All right.
The
Manual.
present does not exist. It is a
So,
figment of your imagination.
so this is like the hydroponics thing where we made the plots on these bigger because they weren't. No, this is the aeroponics. So you'll put plants here, and the bottom part of this is sealed with glass, and you have these sprays down there that spray water into basically humidity, and just like it makes a cloud in this area, and then this brass tube sprays the roots of the plants, which should be hanging here, with nutrients. So basically the idea of aeroponics is you don't waste any water or nutrients to ground, or everything goes either into the roots of the plant or it cycles back into the siphon and just recycles to be used again. Right.
We've also seen like some plants grow really well with aeroponics. I don't remember which one is, but orchids are mass farmed using an aeroponic based system.
I did not know that.
It's quite cool. Orchids in general are like crazy.
And here you can see like the rough of the process of like making a transformer. I just draw these things, I'm like, hey, what do you think of this? And then, the 3D artist is like, asks me some questions. Hi, Eddie. And then he just like, basically, he told me off right here. He's like, hey, if you're doing this, you might as well, if this is the diamond transformer, I think there should be isolators more visible. And he just links me this. And then, down the process line, I just made this more in his, going with his idea, which honestly was great because this is just another sci-fi box. You have no idea what it does. This one probably says electricity to you more, right?
Definitely says don't hold on to it.
Yeah.
Do not hug.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm being told off here for some reason.
Probably deserve it.
I do, most of the time.
Show us more of the mirror board, because this is actually, I don't know why I didn't think of like us using this. Just here's everything, like what people will be getting in the game soon, but also stuff they have right now, like showing how it came to be.
Yeah. Oh, this is like the scanner that, are we using this? I don't think we are.
No, resource scanning isn't in the current version.
This is the build designator tool that we never used, right? Because we had another
one.
No,
we ended up going back to a tablet, so that's more like visually distinct.
Yeah, so that's the problem with, being a designer and working for games and then, like, having an idea in your head. I made too many guns for a game that doesn't have guns. So I was trying to sneak in, because guns are cool. Right, the shape of guns, it just like immediately tells a player, oh, you just point this at something and it goes. But we don't really have any sort of violence in our game other than the violence that Mars enforces on you.
Other than the violence that is inherent in humanity.
Yeah, well, not even
that.
No,
like... actually, we don't have that violence. Specifically, we are lacking that violence.
Exactly. So, I tried to make a bunch of scanners like this, but we didn't want to have 3 different guns and like confuse the player as to which gun does what that doesn't do, like shoot stuff. So now we have scanners, basically kind of like this. This should be in the game, right?
That is, I believe. I believe that one we use as the building upgrade tool. At the moment.
This one's I'm specifically proud of because it's basically, I don't know if it's clear what it does. If you don't know what a WaveR machine is, which you probably wouldn't if you haven't like looked into colonization of Mars. What it does is it draws in the atmosphere of Mars, and it just like absorbs the humidity of it, and makes a water bottle out of it that just like gives you water. And the reason I like it is because it's a giant computer case. This was like the easiest design solution ever. Like you can immediately see that it's a huge fan that draws in stuff, and then water comes out of it.
Omar just joined and was then informed by the community in chat that you love him.
Uh-huh.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful.
And this is our strip stage. Is this in the game yet? I haven't seen it.
So, yeah. I think it's been added. I'm pretty sure
you can basically build strip stages, guys. No, the original idea is so that you would make something that
like
allows you to layer the inside of your buildings, right? So you can make a giant hall, and just like layer it like a club or something. And obviously this isn't wood. You wouldn't find wood on Mars, but you make some sort of metal look like wood, and you print it with 3D lasers, and it looks like wood, and people on Mars are happy. That's the composting machine. The other one's the fertilizer maker.
Yes.
So this right here actually is a real thing, which surprised me. Like, it's a trash can that composts your trash. Obviously, like, not plastics and stuff, but if you throw scraps of food in there, and then out the bottom tray comes compost, which you can use to grow plants and stuff. So I used like that design language along with washing machine design language, because why not? It kind of has the same movement. And we ended up with a composting machine. This one works on battery, which I think is a mistake. We might want to change it to a power plug. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I think that should be power plug based.
Yeah, but anyway, you can kind of see how it went from this to that. Repair toolkit, seed printing machine, which I'm not sure how efficient it is if it prints one seed at a time, but
There's more. Once you have one, then you can grow and multiply.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Cool. So I want to take a break from this for a moment, and wait, no. First, let's show some teasers of Click Beetle. So, do you have some of the Click Beetle concept art on this?
Yes. Easy. This is like the very old, terrible kind of. We had no model. We had no model. Right, and we needed some marketing art to sell this, so we came up with like, okay, let's just draw and see what happens. But this is like, I like this more, right? It's more, to me, right, to an artist. I just
that's more design, less.
Yeah, but you can see kind of like how it was originally, like you can see the cockpit, you can see how the pilot like would sit and stuff, which I hope we one day get to do in game, like just open this canopy and sit inside it. I don't know if you guys recognize any of these elements, but I heavily get inspiration from Navy fighter planes of the 80s. But one specifically would be the Tomcat. But
every single thing you design has some Tomcat thing in it.
Yeah, like I even put Modex numbers on Click Beetles, right? 106 shooting Cat 1.
Of that Click Beetle, we actually are just this week we're getting in game, and here you can see like some of the back animations of the reactor cooling vents and stuff working, and then we also have. Share video file. I have some video, just the first stages of getting it working, driving. Obviously, this still has still to be a little while before this actually goes public, and you guys will be able to drive it. The next vehicle coming out will be the Karkanda, but after that will be the Click Beetle. And I'm quite pleased how it's progressing. So with that, I would like to start showing off some other community buildings, which Spiros has not seen yet, and getting your opinions on them artistically, and we have some prizes to be giving away to ones that you like.
Ooh.
Specifically so that if anyone's unhappy that they didn't get a prize, they can shit on you and not me.
Okay, give me a second though, because I have a technical issue with my thing. Of course I would. Keep talking.
Okay. Well, Spiros has a technical issue, and I'm going to keep talking to not draw attention to it. So, can you see the stream?
That's the problem. I can't see
you
the stream.
lost it?
Yeah. Because I had to respond to someone asking me a question from the 3D guys, and now I don't know where my window went.
Of course, one of the 3D guys wrote you.
Uh-huh. It's weird. It's like it's hiding from me. One sec. I think I may have replaced it with this.
No, like you're still your Chrome tab is still open somewhere because you're still in the stream.
No, I can see the thing. I just can't find, like, it says right there that I'm streaming, but it's the thing is gone. Like it's literally just gone from. Oh, there we go. Wow, what is it doing over there? Okay, that's not weird. Hi, I'm back.
Okay, so I'm going to go through a series of community-made buildings, and you just react in a TikTok fashion.
Oh, wow. What is TikTok?
I have no fucking idea. We're both great.
I'm too old, man.
So I also haven't seen most of these. Some of them I have, though. But it's pretty cool. Like, I really do like the Art Deco styling, adding into sci-fi buildings. Holy shit, that's high up.
Yeah, how high did this guy?
I have no idea.
Like, his man cave is not a cave at all. What's wrong with you?
Whoa, that is crazy high up.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, did you see that? Look.
No, I did see it.
That's his base right down there.
Like, how long did it take him to do this? Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
That's a good point. We could use elevators. If you guys are gonna build things this high up,
yeah,
makes sense. Oh no. I like how that works. Static. Holy shit.
Oh my god, that is crazy.
Jesus. What did you do,
400 floors. Wait, let me do the math.
What did you do? Wow. Okay, and it's still going.
That's 1,200 meters up in the air. It's over a kilometer high.
And he's not even on the ground yet. He's just
he's like halfway. He's halfway down. He built a base halfway down to be able to rest. Oh my god, that's crazy. That looks awesome. I like what he did there with like the alternating balconies.
These guys have no cheats, right? They
No, they don't.
They have to mine for their stuff.
Even with cheats, that would still take weeks.
Look, I don't know how many more of these we have or how many rewards we have, but that one definitely gets something. He was the first one in.
Yeah.
Luck of the draw, right? So I need a paper.
Yeah. You that mark that as number one. Gets a reward.
Yeah, right.
The rewards we're giving away are some click beetles. Not click beetles. Sorry, Karkandas.
Copy.
No, not Karkanda. Caripens. There we go.
Are you sure you know what you're talking about, Nick? You don't sound sure. Oh, okay. Drink some more.
Okay. I ran out. Share. So, number 2, titled Floating Office. I've seen this one before a while back.
We should do something about, like, not letting them build just like this, you know?
Yeah, I'm not sure how to deal with that best, though. Like, yeah.
Hey, man, I'm the designer. That's your problem.
That's actually a really nice looking little office. Like having a little tiny. Let's look at that again.
Did we give them the larger domes, or do they just have that one?
No, they have all three. He elected to make this small little office with its own little dome in it.
Oh, it looks cool. Like the interior kind of reminds me of the Millennium Falcon sometimes. Like when I see people just.
Oh yeah, it does actually. Now that you mention it, Dude, the Art Deco works, man. It really does.
It does. I was not expecting that to work, but look at that. Awesome.
Oh, that's really nice. Like, I would have a coffee there. I would definitely sit down and have a coffee there. That is pretty awesome. Fuck, that take ages to build.
I would never imagine something like this would be built from the stuff we gave these guys.
Uh-huh. I know, right? That's crazy. Whoa! Look at the pattern. Look at the pattern on the floor.
Yeah,
you did
right?
by not upgrading every single tile. Whoa, and look how he... Holy shit.
Jesus.
Whoa, that's super fucking cool.
I just have to full screen this.
Yeah, like... Oh, that is really cool.
Yes, this... I'm noticing we need to make our floors a bit thicker, you know? It's like super thin floors right now, but look at that. That's
Yeah,
fine.
probably.
That's brilliant.
That looks really nice. Yeah. The hanging chandeliers, like those Art Deco chandeliers, look super fucking cool as well.
Just look at this, like right there.
Yeah. That's awesome. And this isn't an old version of the game. Like, we've added a lot more stuff since then. We redid the whole UIs and new character. Like,
this is called Floating Office. Let's see.
Yeah, Floating Office. Okay. Next.
Man, just this, like, I want to use this screenshot, but I'll find it later.
Okay. I'm not sure what this... Wait a minute.
Is that the same guy?
Is this the first one that we saw before he built the massive tower on it? Like, before it got taller?
I don't know. Are you asking me?
I don't know. I am, but, like, I don't know the answer either.
But look at this guy. He's built an entire, like, compound here.
Dude, that is crazy.
I don't know about you. I'm getting some Space Metal Gear vibes here.
Yeah. That is so cool.
Oh, yeah, there's all the domes.
Yeah. All sizes of them.
We need to give them decors for exteriors, right?
Yeah, we need a lot more decor in general.
Yeah, because look at what they're making. Like, I wasn't aware that they're... Yeah, I think it's the same guy.
Yeah, I think it's the same one, but I think there's just a much older video of his compound.
But we
didn't see all this stuff in that other video.
So if this guy wins twice, does he get 2 vehicles?
I don't think that's fair. I'm sure there's... What I know sucks is I'm sure there are people who have awesome bases that just I didn't get the videos for. So if you do have awesome bases to show off, post them... Like, on Discord, right, and, like, we'll make this more of a thing. Well, on YouTube, definitely, like, post the links then on Discord so we can look at them and, like, give you more cool rewards. Just, this is super cool. We need to fix the lights, though, because I'm not sure if we have already, but there was a point in time where the lights don't actually, like, emit light. Like, they glow, but they don't emit actual light. I think we fixed that. I'm not sure, though. Oh, they look like all the little offices, like all the desks in the corner. Like, man, that's super cool. One thing I love about the domes with the triangle shape is the shadow that it casts inside the room. Like, that's so cool.
It is, yeah. I just wanted to give these guys, like, a bit of the option to light the rooms the way they want it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, maybe there's an option to just shade those windows, so, like, when you don't want light to come in, you just press a button and it goes... You know, it darkens.
Awesome. That would be
but
awesome.
Look at, like, the red chair, how good it looks. Like, because it's the only object in here that they have that has actual color.
Yeah.
And you say that's kind of what I'm trying to do with my machines, right? So that you have color kind of everywhere, and it's not.
But, like, look at that screenshot. That looks fucking awesome.
No, it is. It's perfect. Look at this little detail, like, up there on the ceiling.
Yeah.
That shape, the star shape over there.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
I wish I had time to play games like these, dude. Look at that.
Holy crap, that's massive.
Are those solar panels down there? No, they're not.
No, but I think you made it look like they are.
Yeah,
look at the size of that compound. That is massive. This also has really cool music, but, like, I'm muting the music because, like, copyright stuff.
Yeah.
Whoa, so this is... Dude, that is a massive compound.
It's giant. Look
That's
at
a
that.
really nice place
how,
to like eat. Like that, I would love that view.
Did he blot out the sun with the buildings?
We
Yeah, you
will
can
build in
land a
darkness.
Tomcat here.
Wait, what?
Ooh.
What just happened?
I don't
I
know.
hit a butt. I have no idea what that just was.
Maybe it was in the video? Oh, this is for the garage thing.
Oh yeah. I think this is his garage entry. That. Yeah, so I think this is his garage. Man, it looks good. Like observatory over it. Man, I really love how the Caripen turned out. Like it's
Right.
I think it is one of my favorites, but it was from the beginning.
Dude, with the things that we gave these guys, the fact that they could come up with like a space like this to make a hangar and make it look like really cool. Like,
Good.
look, he even fixed the problem with the thin floors. He just like found a workaround so now they don't look like a tiny slices. Look at all this.
I know, dude.
Just
Like,
populate this with people and like shops. Like I can already see I'm
like
getting
more
like,
signs, more shops, more deployable
yeah, just
stuff.
major cyberpunk vibes. It's
Oh,
empty
yeah.
now because our game is still young, but it'll get there, man.
Like, we need to add a lot more decoratory props.
Yes.
That looks so cool.
It's really great. Is this still the same entry with It is, yeah, right.
Yeah, it's
one-
the same one that we saw at the top, like looking down.
I'm calling this massive compound, so that
Massive. Okay. Whoa! Wait! I think this is a road.
Yes.
I just dropped.
you just figure that out.
I'm slow. I apologize.
You see a road. I see an airfield, man. This is where you land the Tomcats when we put them in the game.
I know that's gonna end up happening. I hate it, but like there'll be some event like on the anniversary of the retirement of the last Tomcat. Like there'll be fucking Tomcats on Mars. But yeah, I just realized like,
Right?
it's roads with like zebra crossings.
You just have to we have to figure out how to make planes fly in the atmosphere of Mars, and then
Well, from what I understand, it's actually not completely wrong because sure, the atmosphere is way thinner, but gravity's also way less.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, Grumman, if you're watching this, text me. I love you.
Just send me naughty pictures. Send me naughty pictures of the inside of the Tomcat.
Now let's make Tomcats for Mars. Come on. Elon Musk goes to Mars. Grumman
in a
makes
Tomcat.
F-14 M's.
F-14Ms. Man, that's crazy. But yeah, we need to get them more props. Like, look at that whole environment. Like that's the inside of a shopping mall.
I know. I keep telling you. You're
cyberpunk
like,
shopping
yeah,
mall.
it's not a priority. It's not a priority. Look at what our players are doing.
No.
You guys, if you want more props, sound off in the chat right now.
They need more
Let's go.
props for sure. Like what they've
Staring
already
at
done is
chat.
crazy.
I'm staring at like our chat in YouTube, waiting to see if anyone wants more props. Yeah, there you go. More props. It's one.
Oh, I think this is the internals of those two massive towers on either side of the walkway where the video first started.
Steve, don't think I don't see you there, man. Steve wants more props so that he gets a chance to design them for us.
Yeah, dude, it's a road intersection crossing with like zebra crossing and stuff.
It also kind of looks like a computer chip when you look at it from this.
It does actually, yeah. That is awesome. That is awesome, dude. Like I can't even imagine how long this took. Even with hacks, I can't imagine how long this would have taken.
Oh, I just doxed Steve there. Oops. You deserve it.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome. I'm curious, like, if whoever made this is online, like right now in the chat, tell us how long it took you to make this, because this looks like
Yeah, seriously.
1,000 hours of work. I wouldn't be surprised if this was 1,000 hours or more of work. That's crazy. That looks super nice, man. We need to get more props. We need, I think, like bigger props, like storefronts and stuff, even. Like having a storefront kind of prop, like maybe not prop, more building piece like where you can build the storefront and then you decorate it with smaller props to suit whatever type of store it is. That is crazy cool. I'm guessing these are other garages for other vehicles. Oh, like with resource bays and stuff like that to unload the resources from the vehicles into. That is crazy cool. That is crazy cool, man.
That is a lot of work, man.
And all of those are tier 3.
Yeah.
Like all those walls, everything like that. That's literally spared no expense, literally. Oh my god, that's. I really like how tier 3 buildings here, or tier 2, like the I guess tier 2, just scaffolding tier isn't really a tier, but I like the design language you went with here and the way that we made like all the pieces tile together well. It looks a lot better.
It's also impressive what they do with it. Like they don't like obviously here it's just tiled, but you can see in other shots where he tiled the triangles with the squares, it looks like pretty amazing, honestly. Like, I did not think people would do that. I wanted to give them more options with tiles, but you know, obviously it's not a priority.
Did you see it? He spelt out Japan using our buildings. You see it?
Yeah, I tried to read the Japanese, but it was too fast for me, dude. I'm not that good at katakana.
No, I didn't mean that.
Holy, dude, that's
super cool.
That's Tokyo 3 right there. Anyone who knows Evangelion. There you go. Yep.
He even put the reference there.
Like, in case you missed it. Don't worry, I got you.
Oh shit. That is so cool.
Yeah. Betcha sugoi desu ne.
That is awesome.
This is great.
That is so cool, man. I think both this and the last one deserve a Caripen. Like, both of these are awesome.
This is, like, really to the point. This is, like, the effort that he put to do this. Like, it's kind of different. Like, the other guy probably put more hours in the giant compound thing.
Hours. Yeah.
But this guy had, like, an idea. And
it was like, I will render this idea
make
out.
Evangelion on Mars. We're gonna have 4th impact, 5th impact, whatever it is right now, I don't even know, on Mars. Who wants anime girls on Mars? Let's go.
Dude, that looks, whoa. Look at that. That looks fucking good. And that's on really low graphic settings.
Yeah,
like
let me do that guy a favor real quick. I love you, buddy. Just so you know.
I think he may be in the chat.
Yeah, it looks like it.
He just wrote thanks. But yeah, both of those two last ones deserve restaurant MarsBurger.
Definitely.
Oh man. The weather tower. I really like how people use the triangles to make like different star-shaped foundations and building stuff. It looks really cool.
Yeah, that is great. Like they're
that's actually cool. Look what he did here for the foundation of the tower on the right. It's a just 6 walls coming into a central point. It looks really cool. I like it.
Yeah, they're not just making buildings.
No, like they're making
design
cool
buildings,
stuff.
Right? Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
Oh wow,
that's a
awesome.
Triforce.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Let's go. More Japanese game. Now it's Zelda.
Yeah. That is awesome.
Imagine what these guys will do when we give them purpose for these buildings.
I know.
Like when there's actually gonna be stuff to do and a reason to build big buildings. Look at that.
What I keep noticing is, look, there's a compound out in the distance that he's not even showing us. See it right there? Did you see that? In the distance, like 40 kilometers away, is another compound that he's not even showing us. Like, don't worry about that compound. Like, this is the better compound.
What? Where?
So cool.
I didn't see it.
Look. There.
Oh.
Look There's a
Wow.
whole other compound that looks like it has some interesting shapes and buildings and stuff like that way off in the distance that he's not even showing us. He's like, yeah, don't worry about that. Like, that was the first try.
Yeah, how am I going to
colonists
choose?
died.
How are you going to make me choose between these? It's going to be impossible, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's why I gave the job to you.
Thanks. So if anyone's hated, it's not you. I like it.
Exactly.
That's why you're the boss, right? I hate you.
Riddle Dad, if you do have some other like base videos that I don't end up showing, I have like 16 videos, then be sure to drop me the link. And we'll show them as well. Share the next one. This one I remember. I think this was the first building competition from the very first competition that.
Oh, this guy is. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was so cool. It's such a cool idea to use the lamps to like shine through the dust.
We've rewarded this guy, right?
Yeah, this guy. I think he won the competition.
Good.
I think he won that competition.
Because look, this is like, you know, giant compounds are cool and all, but this guy made an actual like little cafeteria place right here.
I think I voted that this one should win in that beginning because it was a really creative idea. Like, at that point in time, I couldn't even conceived of using lamps to spell out a sign. Now a lot of people do it and stuff.
Well,
but
obviously.
It was a creative idea. It was a cool idea. I like that.
See, it's like the iPhone thing is nobody would think that this is a phone until someone does it, and then.
Okay, so this is a newer video because we have like the new UI. Still not the latest patch though, because we still have the old character.
Yeah. That looks like a face. Go back. That's fine.
Wait, was it?
Like it's like a, you know, the door is the mouth.
Kind of, yeah.
He doesn't look very happy though.
No, he doesn't.
Oh wow!
Oh, it's a garage.
I did not see that coming.
No.
See, this is unfortunate that we don't give them lighting options.
Yeah, like that right there. That would look so much better if we actually just made the chandeliers properly emissive. But I think that that's been done. If not, it will be soon. Like, that's just work we haven't done yet, not an intentional design decision.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got proper airlock and everything going there.
Riddle Dad is asking you to show the airstrip. Was that what you were reading on earlier?
Maze in the airstrip as well. If you try. I'm not sure if what I showed previously was the airstrip or not.
Look at that though. Like,
whoa, that looks super cool.
That is. Go back, because we kind of skipped him to read the.
Yeah. Oh, that actually is very creative.
This is still the same garage, right? He just walked in, and this is.
Yeah,
upstairs.
I think this is the thing that looked kind of like a face garage.
So it's not just like, okay, the exterior doesn't look great because of the lighting, but look at the interior. Damn.
So what he did here is he built a large dome, and then he built floors inside of it.
That's perfect.
So that's your windows. That looks so fucking cool.
I'm just gonna call it garage lobby.
Whoa, dude, look at that room. That's actually a really, like, look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That looks really nice.
See, I told you, give people big domes, and they'll figure out the interior themselves.
Yeah. That's great. That really does look awesome.
I think we need to give them a version of the dome that doesn't have the triangle beams, so it's like just smooth glass. But I'm not sure if it'll look that great, honestly.
I don't know, maybe. I just, like, people say what kind of other domes you want.
Yeah.
I really like the stairwell. I know it's like a little detail, but the tier 3 stairwell looks so fucking good.
Nick, can you make the game not overheat our PC so it can play more?
Yes, that's something we are working on. Wait, did someone ask that? Or...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes. We are working on that. We're working on actually a lot of different optimizations right now. I feel like we let him down with not having proper lighting there.
Yeah, we did, but he still gets
Because-
points for the interior.
Yeah, it looks awesome. Looks awesome. Next. Oh wait, I have too many videos that I've uploaded. I need to remove some. Sure. Yeah, I think. Oh, I wonder if I think this is the same person.
Bonsai! Let's go.
I think. Oh shit! Wait, that was an awesome introduction. I'm gonna replay.
Yeah, it is.
That is cool.
That is awesome. Like, look at that. Like, you can almost tell that this person is Japanese from the way he designs everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the attention to
architecture
detail.
does. I really like the way our building system you would think is so restricted with only square and triangular bases, but you look at the kind of stuff that they've done, like just that looks like an incredibly like wild biological like free form style of structure, and he was able to do that with the current building system, which is kind of awesome.
Mm. It's pretty cool. Like, and I do like the like. I wouldn't normally like build paper thin walls like this, but the way he made them makes it look good.
Yeah, Fuzzy, I'll share what you're working on right now. Just send if you have a video or something of it, or I think you sent me a screenshot. I'll show that as well. No, I'm not invite people to share video file.
Mecha Sugoi. Thank you for making that.
Oh wait, this I already showed you. This is
Who built this? Is this a player? He just made a. Yeah, that's our next vehicle, guys. And
No,
it's gonna do an
2
interesting
vehicles
move
away.
here. Oh, it's
2
two
vehicles
vehicles away. Oops.
Oh, well, I'll say something really funny.
Whee! Boink.
Wait. Let's show this off. So it goes hilariously wrong. Like, this is not a marketing video. This is like development testing, and it breaks.
Yeah, we're trying to break it.
Way.
I promise.
Yeah.
This is us trying to break it here. Whee!
Wait for it.
Oh, I'm getting dizzy, dude. Having this full screen? Oh, Jesus Christ. Bonk.
Oh wait, no, there he saved it. Where was it? It was a bit further on.
I think his angel dust is spewing out of his vehicle there.
It's leaking. Oh, where's? Oh, there was a moment where it just bugs out in like a super comical way. Is it earlier on in the video?
Bonk. Yeah, this is not the expected gameplay.
Yeah. I don't know where that button out is. Let me find. I mean, more than the button out that you just saw. Okay, this one is titled Mars City. Oh wait, no, we've seen this one.
Yeah.
Video file.
No, that's the intro.
Yeah. See where he's going with this.
This one's called Mars City.
Yeah, I feel like he's telling a story of like him crashing
Mars
on
City is
Mars.
burned. Mars
Mars
City's
City
on
is
fire,
not looking
man.
good. Oh, he's telling like a story of his like survival, and there's like first little platform, placing the first factory, mining. That's cool. I did that.
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
I love how that specific ore rock in that place, whenever you hit it, like the resources go flying out because it's like inside another collider. Oh, holy shit, it's getting big.
So wait, these guys have no like free resources or anything. They have to
Nope.
mine everything.
Every single piece there is mine. Look, every like wall they place manually and
yeah.
upgrade 2 to 3 times.
Okay. Well done.
And while doing all of this, they're also dying due to lack of oxygen and freezing cold temperatures and all of that. Dude, that looks amazing.
Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Or
Is
wait.
it? No, I don't. Wait, what is that? It looks like an overpass.
It's a bridge. It's the Golden Gate Mars Bridge.
Shit, that looks awesome.
That is cool. Look at that. He even like left part of it as a scaffold in order to make it look like a bridge. He is cold though.
Yeah, yeah. So
Does not
they're
look good.
doing all of this while freezing to death.
I served the Soviet Union.
Yes. Oh man.
Oh, look at that. See, I love this for a completely different reason than I love everything else we've seen, because he's showing the process.
Like
Did he
he's
just
told
die?
a story with it.
Did he just die?
I think he may have just died. Bring on the next colonist. Dude, that looks awesome. Do you see that? Like, the way he built out. Like, people have managed to make buildings that are very not bland.
And
with,
very not what I would expect, yeah.
Wait, there's a name there. I feel like that. Holy shit! Like, look at that. Wait, Bakisha?
I don't know, Bakina? I have no idea, but Bakisha.
Bakisha. Oh yes, that's one of our community. Like I've seen that name. I've spoken to that guy on Discord. He's
a city. There you go, Mars City.
Awesome.
Done.
Yeah, like no, the title did not disappoint.
No, it didn't.
Yeah,
hey, finally, some machine.
Up to the title.
I get to see my work in the game.
Yeah, up until now, it's just other people making art. Like, hey, I did that thing. They did everything else. I did that thing. Oh, man. That's awesome. I love how he did the presentation, though. Like, whoa, shit, that looks awesome. Wait, can
you dig this?
And you did it. That's amazing.
KuCoin.
Yes, watching KuCoin logo as well. Dude, that looks so cool. What the hell?
Yeah. I'm sorry, this just got 6-starred.
Yeah, like we didn't know that we were using 6-star. Like, yeah, it wasn't a 6-star scale up until now. Holy crap, that looks awesome. Oh, once again, look, using different color. Oh, I'll stop clicking buttons. That looks so fucking cool.
Yeah, he color coded the rooms with machines. It's kind of genius right there.
Uh-huh. And with like the designs on the floors.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. He has a synthetic manufacturer right next to the bed, but now when I look at it, it really just looks like an incredibly expensive like coffee machine.
Yeah, just not like the thing that you put next to your bedroom to see with a mirror and everything. What's
like wardrobe, yeah.
Yeah, but the old ones, like the Victorian era ones, but in Mars, like where you just sit there and powder your nose and stuff.
Yeah. That is crazy.
It is crazy how much effort.
How much time did this take to make? That's what I want to know.
And our game hasn't been out for that long, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like it took him a year and like he spent a few hours here and there and to make this. No, he just sat there and just like, I'm gonna make this. I like this game. Incredible. Like you guys, you
can't
make us want to
pay
continue
someone.
Working.
Yeah, I know, doesn't it? Like that's why I wanted to show this all to you, because when you see this, it's like I mean this honestly. I think there are few players who have ever like enjoyed a game that I made to this level. Like, look at how much time and energy he's put into this. Like, this is minimum 1,000 hours. Minimum. This is a whole other compound. Like, we haven't even seen anything of this yet. This is like the title Mars City did not disappoint.
I just hope you guys don't lose energy playing the demos and stuff, and then when the game launches, you're just like spent. Because I want to see what you do.
Yeah,
when
with
the full
all the
game
other
is out.
things.
Because right now you can see all the potential, but you know there is nothing to add to this.
Oh, Bakisha with the he's in the chat. I'm gonna stop trying to pronounce his name. How many hours did you spend on this? Do you think, like in total? Because that is fucking speechless, man. That is amazing.
6 days, he says, like 24 hours a day.
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, that's like less than I thought seeing it, but it's still like massive effort.
Yeah, like that is crazy. Unbelievable.
Well done, man.
Truly
well done.
Speechless. This is called Rise of Mars.
Welcome. No E. Don't worry, I'm not gonna deduct a star for spelling. You should see some of our internal messages in.
The fact that you can like make sense of half of the messages I send to you is mind blowing.
You know, you would think from his accent that this guy is good at English. No, man.
Or you could say that I'm good at English the way an artist is good at art. Once you're good enough, you can break all the rules. No.
Yeah, no. That's called control loose, but you're not controlled loose. You're just gone.
Loose. Just gone.
You just imitate the sound, man. You just go like, here's a bunch of letters. If I read them out loud, I kind of get what you're saying.
Mars Building Company.
We'll send these guys. Let's send these guys some like screenshots of your text sometime. Oh, look at that, Dubai.
That looks awesome.
Dude, look at what he did with the dome back there, and it's like
just
hovering there.
And look at the building on the right, like that. That's so cool. Really impressive, man. It's just fucking awesome.
Dude, I cannot wait for these guys to get the final game.
I know, right? This video is really short and it doesn't show much, but he actually did some really cool editing, and the building looks cool. I wish we could see more of it.
And he used the KuCoin things as well.
Yeah.
I didn't realize those went live, and
they weren't really supposed to. Not yet. My bad.
So this guy has an unfair advantage, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But he did add special effects, so I'm not gonna. You know, he loses some points, he gains some. Like, look at the Northern Lights thing.
That looks super cool. I wish we saw more of the inside of the base and stuff like that. Because, like, obviously, you put a lot of work into it. Just the video that I happen to have just is this area. But it looks super cool. Like, seeing all the stuff that people have made is just mind-blowing. Wait. Taj Mars Hall.
PlayStation 4 Keeps project. Yeah, just send us more of that. This is amazing.
Dude, he fucking built the Taj Mahal on Mars.
Oh, gee, you're right. Man. I like this. Like, look at that. There's like a path with like proper.
Look at that, dude. That's fucking crazy.
I mean, close as you can get it, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's super cool, man. That is super.
This is the kind of thing, like, the people that made Minecraft,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they were aware what they unleashed onto the world, because
No.
they started all this.
Yeah.
And they deserve every bit of the success they've gotten.
Yeah.
Every bit.
No, it's crazy. It really is. Seeing like what people do. It's really impressive. Someone asked a question. Having some suit customization would be awesome. Do you have your concepts for like suit variations and stuff like that you did available?
Suit variations, you mean the...
Like the other concepts for the suits and pieces of suits and stuff like that. I'm not sure if you have it around.
It is on Miro, so...
Yeah. Let's...
I'm still streaming. Just pause
you
that.
are? I will... There you are. So someone asked about suit variations. Here is things that are
Like,
currently
these
being
were
concepted.
done pretty fast. Like, didn't really have much time to spend in these. I think it was, like, done in a day or two? I don't remember. Like, I just remember you coming to me and say, hey, we need some suit variations. Can you come up with it fast? I was like, oh, all right. So
the idea is that
rough.
players will be able to customize and pick like their undersuit and then the things, all the pieces that go on top of it.
Yeah.
And then customize all of those colors.
Eventually, we will like come back to these and make more variations. But for now, it's like you can see like the light suit, the kind of medium undersuit. Like this one was more inspired from like the Fremen design, you know, from Dune.
Yeah.
Because I did want to like nod my head towards those guys.
You have to. Right?
Yeah.
You can't make a Mars thing without nodding your head.
Exactly. And it is getting popular lately, which I love. Dune is one of my favorite books. This is like the heavy one. And then, you know, this is like the light with all the armor on top of it. And the backpack here, this is again like where you would put the battery. So you would have like a, you know, like a rifle would hang on your back. You would have your battery. And then this tube is your water or whatever. Because the suit is supposed to carry some water on it at some point. Again, like the Fremen thing almost, but more camelback, like real military. These are like pouches and how they would overlay over your base suit, your undersuit, and you know some more stuff. And you know that's some of our guys' work and how it ended up coming up together towards the end. I don't know. Is that the suit we have in game, or is that another one?
The left one's what's currently in game with a few more pieces.
Okay.
But we haven't allowed them to switch pieces and
yet,
customize it yet. It's just...
Yeah, but you can sort of see how this came to be, and this was very fast. So like, I like this one. So
I can't wait till we add that. Like, I really want to add mask art to the suits.
Yeah.
I got another video that a community member just sent me. Okay. I'm not sure what this is, just what community member just sent me this.
Oh.
It looks like a spaceship or something. Is he... Yeah, I think that's a spaceship. I think he's...
That is...
What is he building? That's massive. You know how big the Caripen is. And like,
I know.
Whatever the hell that thing dwarfs it.
Oh, you think the Caripen is massive? Uh-huh.
Yeah,
wait for the Karkanda.
That bridge is going to be rebuilt. I don't know what it says, but it's going to need to be rebuilt so the Karkanda can fit under it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's true.
That's a spaceship of some sort. That is awesome.
You know, I'm starting to regret what I said about like needing to make these static. You know, like to need to have support to stand because then the guys can't do that anymore.
Yeah, like just that just looks so cool.
I mean, it is silly. Like it will not let you do this in the final game most likely, unless you guys really love this. You know, because in the end, this is a game for you. But personally, I would rather have logic to the final game. Like you can just like build something that's floating with no reason. It would break the fantasy. But
looks so
if that's what you guys want, that's what you get. Like look at what you did.
Yeah. That is so cool. Do you see the F-14 Tomcat in it? Because I kind of do.
If you cannot see the F-14 Tomcat in that, then I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I see the Tomcat in there. There's a bit of Tomcat there. Dude,
In
the
Iran, we have
coloring.
problems with internet speed for Mars4 game. Apart from that, Mars4 is great. Yeah,
We will be
we
working
can do
on
about that.
better download speeds. Like there is actually, we need to get a Middle East and Asiatic servers.
Iran,
So people
though,
can download first.
you know what's still flying in Iran?
F-14s, of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Thank you for being here. Send me
Your
videos
job
of
is
those
complete.
F-14. Yeah.
Oh man, dude. May I also say, like, the epic Caripen looks really nice coloring wise. Like, I like how that turned out, especially in like the kind of orangishness of the Mars atmosphere, having like that chromy blue. It looks really fucking good.
What do I call that? I need to call that something like
a color.
Space station. I'm just gonna call it space station.
Oh yeah, space station, spaceship. I'm not sure what the title is. Fuzzy's in chat. Fuzzy can tell us the official title of whatever this work is.
Yeah, give us the title.
That is pretty.
Dude, I don't
awesome.
feel fair like not giving all of these guys something after all this work. Like I'm honestly just gonna grab my dice and roll on it at the end, like between
or
most of
we can
some of them
just
get something for sure, but
or we can just like pass the buck and say that we decided everyone should get one, and if anyone doesn't, it's marketing's fault.
I like that.
I think that's a good idea.
I do like that.
Everyone
and the
in
fact
favor.
that marketing isn't in this video. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, like vote passed. Yeah, because honestly, all the bases we've seen thus far, like, are all awesome.
Yeah, it's
all in
not like,
totally different ways. But...
we do need to declare a winner, otherwise there's no point to the competition.
Okay,
give the winner
so,
something more.
Okay. So, fuck it. We'll give the winner an epic Caripen. Even if Martin like doesn't want to, I'll just buy it for them.
Epic? Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
What do you want to declare? So, the spaceship, I don't think wins because it's not done. When it's done, it probably will win whatever that competition is, because it's fucking incredible.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm between the Evangelion Mars, for obvious reasons, right, and the Mars City build. Because the Evangelion Mars, like the one with the inverted Tokyo, was I think the most creative one in terms of like doing something completely different.
Yeah.
But the Mars City was like in our game. Like
impressive.
That's our game right there. That's what we're doing.
That's the city.
So, kind of.
I think
wins by that logic.
Yeah, this is the Mars. That is. I also like. You have to give an extra point for how he told the story of the building of the city. Like, he didn't just show us something cool. He told the full story of the building of the city, which is.
Andrews wants us to name two more.
What?
Yeah, Andrews is writing the name two more in chat.
No, I think someone's telling that to Andrews. Wait,
we can also pretend.
Something? Oh, name two more you would like to reward.
Did we read that, or did we not read that, and we'll reward all of them?
I think we didn't read it. No, but I think he understood. I don't know.
Hey, you're the boss. It's your call, man. I'm out of this.
I think for first prize, I think my vote goes with the city.
Yeah.
With Bakisha's city, because that like it is amazing. It's also a ridiculous amount of work, but not judging it on the work. Like it's amazing, and the presentation of it, of like how he showed like from Crash Landing to this like metropolis is.
I think second one definitely goes to, if not the Evangelion and Upside Down City, it definitely goes to his base, because it was like very, like, minimalistic, like how he built the little scaffolding thing. I think it was the same guy, right?
This one?
He starts both with this, so when he
You
turns
start, yeah,
around,
I
yes,
think
this
it is,
one.
because
Look at it.
because I also do artistically really like that. Like that is
It's small, but it's
elegant.
to the point.
Yeah.
Like, it almost feels unfair to the other guys who just like been massive. Like this just sank hundreds of hours. Like, but I don't know, something about this speaks to me. I don't know what you think. I mean, if it's up to me, this just does something for me. But
Let me.
it's really hard though. Let's first of all, everyone gets something.
Yeah.
Because everyone put like hundreds of hours.
I think this is the same guy, and he just rebuilt the Upside Down Tokyo into the base
Just look at
later
that.
on.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Like, I don't know how easy or hard it is to build that, but
I mean, it's not easy. But you compare that. I don't know.
I'm biased, dude. I am very biased.
I know.
So if it's up to me, I'll just let my bias take over and say, like, Evangelion wins.
Yeah, I knew you would.
Hey, when you get to choose, you can choose another one.
Wait, so now aren't we picking like the first, like the winner? Aren't we picking one?
The winner is definitely Mars City.
Yeah.
Like, he just
this guy also gets a prize, like definitely, for sure, 100%.
Yeah,
but I think the winner, yeah.
Second place, third impact Mars. Or I should say, second place, third impact Mars. Shinji, don't let me down.
Just that is so.
I need glasses to do that. No one got it otherwise.
So, first place Mars City. First place Mars City for sure. I think this is Mars City. Wait, I was really yeah. Okay, that's actually by Fuzzy, not Bakisha. He just named Bakisha. Bakisha. But he named Bakisha in the city, but it was actually made by Fuzzy. So first place that. Second place the third impact. The Mars4 third impact. Because that is, like, for creativity reasons and because you're a weeb, they get the vote.
Oh, I mean,
but honestly, like
that cannot be easy to do. Like, no, planning this out, a lot of work. Cannot be easy to do.
Yeah. No, it's well done. It's well done. Like, I'm teasing about it, but it is very well done. I like the fact that he was like, I want to create this piece.
Yes, exactly.
And I used Mars4 as the medium.
Like, what else can you do? Like, can you draw a face on the planet of Mars now?
Probably. But honestly, like, of what we saw, I think everyone gets
definitely
a classic Caripen. Because, like, look at this. Like, this is also fucking awesome.
Third place definitely goes to Man Cave just for building to fucking space.
Oh, yeah, the tower. Like, we forgot about that. Yeah, I think that's a very fair third place.
No, it just, like, for in the beginning, I thought this is gonna be, like, the winner, for sure.
Yeah.
But then, it, like, we saw the other things, but still.
It's like, still awesome.
He built to space. Like, it makes me think that we should, like, build the skybox so that it changes after a certain altitude and then you just, like, die. Or just float in space forever.
That is crazy.
You get a Caripen. You get a Caripen.
You get a Caripen. You get a Caripen. Okay, so this is third place.
Elevators. He wants elevators.
Yes.
I'm gonna write that down. This is the other thing you win. You win elevators eventually.
What else do we have? Like, Honestly, like, yeah, everybody else, I don't know how to rank
Gets
them
a
past that, because
Caripen.
all of these are cool. Yeah, you get a Caripen.
No, we have 1, 2, 3 places.
Yeah, those are the top 3 places, but everybody gets a Caripen here, because these are all
I don't
fucking
feel
awesome.
like we can be totally fair in our assessment here. Like,
course
it's
not.
impossible to be fair. This is just like based on like gut feeling and impressions that it made to us.
Yeah.
Like, cause it's all amazing, and like, how do you choose? Like, do we have a grading system? We don't have a grading system, right?
No, I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. Like, seeing all of this it's super motivating. That's why I wanted to show this all too, because you see this and you're like,
it's extremely motivating.
It's so fucking cool. Like, seeing people do this means that they're having fun doing it, and that means like we've done some stuff right, and that is such a rewarding feeling.
Look at these guys again. Like, look at how he laid out the
like the planning of it. Just like, you know that he didn't get it right on the first go. Or if he did, like, that's even more impressive. But
like the star shape, I'm not a huge fan of, because it's kind of like repeat. But the other one has got like a platform V and then another one on top, and
yeah,
it's really well made.
Man, it all is. It's all super impressive.
Like, what I would do differently here is, for those domes, I would like build them all on a different like level, so they're not just like.
Oh, so they're not like spirals up.
Yeah, kind of. Like, I wouldn't even like make it even. I just like make it look like different things.
Oh, just like raise some of them up or something.
Yeah.
So
and then
like
make maybe smaller bridges between them and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's pretty damn close now to what.
Whee!
We'll get there here. Like, that's pretty close to what he did here. Oh no, he didn't build domes at the end of the bridges. That's fucking crazy though.
Hodler King says, give us multiplayer and economy and the earn to play. We will make this game explode. We are doing that. We are planning on doing that. It's on the way. Yes, we are.
But the what was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh, what I was saying is, like, wait. Think about it. He had no cheats for resources. He had to mine resources on the ground and walk 1.2 kilometers up into the air. Not only that, I remember seeing a post.
They have
on
inventory
Discord.
limits?
Yes. And they have over encumbered you walk slowly. But wait, it gets more painful than that. I saw someone post in Discord, please can you put railings on the stairs so you don't fall off them? I think that may have been him. And you imagine mining the resources, walking over encumbered, a kilometer into the air, just to like miss
I don't need to imagine it. I've done it on Valheim. I was building a building around the thing, and then I just fell over and died. It's terrible. But hey, at least you don't have goblins throwing spears at you and killing you. So
yes,
that's something, right?
Hashtag at least Mars doesn't have goblins throwing spears.
Yes.
There's a key selling point. Mars does not include goblins. He just posted, I fell so many times.
I'm
like
sorry,
that,
right?
Those are the words of a broken man.
Now I feel like third place isn't enough, but...
Oh, man, that is awesome.
Jesus Christ.
That is awesome. Yeah. Caripens for everyone. We marked for second and third, like, in our opinions. But those are just super fucking cool. Really. And if, like, you have built something that isn't shown here, like, put it up on YouTube, post it on the Discord, and we'll show it off in another AMA. Like, we'll do stuff like this more often, because I think we should do stuff like this with all the team, because, like, it's so motivating to see that. To see that someone put that much work into something, man, so cool. I think that nears the end of our stream. We didn't actually answer any questions.
That's what I was going to say. It's called an AMA. Where's the answers and questions?
What, is it called an AMA? Did we call this an AMA? Fuck, yes we did.
You internally did to me, so I don't know.
No. I also just like, it is publicly, how is art made, AMA? Did we answer that question, Spiros?
I think we did.
If
you want to ask me questions, I'm here. Just shoot.
Let's ask questions. I'm trying to scroll up, but oh my god, there's so much stuff.
No, don't scroll up. They're still here, so they can ask again.
Yeah, ask your questions now, and we will answer them.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because there are stuff that we're still keeping under wraps. We don't want to like spoil every surprise for you.
Yes. Oh, lots of people are saying that they absolutely love the design of the game.
Thank
Mars4
you.
artwork is awesome. The graphics are great. Thank you. Amazing work. Thank you, Spiros.
It's not just me, man. I'm just like one piece of the cog. It may look like it's like I started, but it's just everyone. If anything, maybe Omar deserves more credit sometimes. I love you, Omar, if you're here.
Everybody loves Omar always. Omar is officially the most lovable person.
Different color of walls in the future. Yes. I will definitely try and get that through.
So, interesting question. Would we want to go with having like more different colored walls, or giving players the ability to somehow paint their walls?
Probably.
Because, for example, if you look at like the tier 3 walls, like the white ones, we could allow people to like recolor it, and the white part is what gets recolored. So like, it still has the tier 3 design, layout, etc., but you can recolor that white part.
Could we give them like decals, you know, like in Counter-Strike where you just spray and they get something out?
I do definitely want to. I think we could do that just literally by the way we have like wall-mounted props. Just have a wall-mounted prop, but instead of a 3D model, it's just a decal. So we could reuse that same system for it. Like we'd leave it up to them,
and then recolor it by collecting different materials.
That's true. That's true. Like adding the ability to paint them does make it more of a progression element.
Like if I was in charge of everything, right, and if coding wasn't a thing, I would just make a gun that, you know, you just like scan an area and it like changes the color, so you can just like kind of draw your thing on the walls. But obviously, there are some problems with making that happen for a game.
That's difficult. Especially in a game that's meant to like have buildings this big where everyone can be doing stuff.
But
recoloring whole walls, I think that's probably doable.
Yeah.
I like that idea game design wise more than having like variations of wall coloring, because that way you can build the base
and then you can decide.
Yeah, you can decide later. You can also like repaint it if you want. You don't have to rebuild it. So that's a cool idea. And I'm still kind of shocked at this stuff. Like, look at that. Like, what the hell? It's just mind blowing. Man.
It's kind of crazy. Like these guys are just like, I don't have words, man.
Nor do I, man. Nor do I. Yeah, I don't either.
This is still Mars City, right?
Yeah. Yes, yeah, it is all Mars City. You can tell because he's dying as he's building it.
Yeah. Number 1 place confirmed. Is the more I see it.
Yeah.
You should get him and get the rights of this to use for our trailer later.
No.
It's already done.
Like, we need to. Yeah.
We don't need to work on it. You did it for us. Thank you.
No, I actually was speaking to marketing before. Like, we need to use this stuff more when we show off the game, because if you want to like present the Mars4 project to the public and like what's different about us, like look at this. Like, this is what's different. The fact that someone enjoys the game and project enough to spend, I don't know, what is this, 1,000, 2,000 hours building this. Like, that's what's unique.
Yeah, dude, you get first place on the Epic Caripen, apparently.
Yep. No, man, you deserve it. This is
seriously, like, thank
incredible.
you for doing this.
Yeah. No, like, this is so motivating to see. Like, as a game developer, this is all you could ever hope for. Like, to see people
Yeah,
playing what you
because
created.
we've basically, most of us in the development, like, you know, behind the kind of curtain, we're kind of head down, like working all the time. We've no idea what you guys are doing. And then Nick is like, hey, you know, our players are already enjoying the game and they're building this stuff. I'm like, what? Huh? You serious? And like, it was a few months back when he showed me the first kind of stuff that you guys made, and this is the second time I see it, and it's just crazy.
Yeah. It's also
We do need
really
to give them more chandeliers, though. I think that one's like kind of limiting. It's like this is just the
they
one
do.
chandelier.
They have 2 chandeliers, but they definitely need more. We need just
Yeah.
a lot more props and stuff in general.
Yep.
But
Japan did come second.
There's another element to it. Like when you say we were just like working head down behind the scenes, it's really hard to judge how good something is when you're still working on it in isolation. But when you give it to people, like, and see that you guys have done this, we're like, oh shit, this is fun.
Yeah,
But when you're the one who
like,
built the system,
especially from a design perspective, like you just like focus on the flaws and like, oh damn, this is not gonna go well. Oh, there's this problem I can't solve. It's like it ruins the game. No, it doesn't. Like, look at what you guys did with all the flaws and all the missing stuff. You still did this. So.
yeah, man. Everyone is asking that lights need to glow. Yes, we will do that. Don't worry, we will get that done.
Lights need to glow, and we need to give you more lights.
More everything, more props in general.
The only problem with more lights is it's probably not gonna help towards the other thing you were saying, as making
More performance,
Mars not burn your PC. But
well, there are ways we do it. Like theoretically, you shouldn't see the light from a light past X distance. Stuff like that. So we need to do lots of like LOD scaling and stuff like that. Someone requested a disco ball. There's a lot of stuff like that we need to do that'll improve it. It's just a lot of general optimizations that we haven't gotten around to yet, as we prioritize getting new features and functionality and stuff like that. But we will get those things done. Anyway, guys, I think we're gonna call that a stream. Thank you so much for everyone joining, and we will do this again.
Thank you for doing all this.
Yeah, it's amazing, really. Okay, guys, good evening. Thank you for joining us, and
live long and prosper.
That, and someone will follow up with you to make sure that everyone gets their classic Caripens and epic Caripen for first place, and just carry on, guys. Carry on.
See you guys.
I can't wait to see what else you guys produce in the future. Goodbye. Say goodbye, Spiros.
Again? Goodbye. Sayonara.